31.0.1, profile, Untitled, Scenes, Untitled Window. Controls Window. Start recording checkbox not checked. Start virtual stop streaming checkbox check. Start recording checkbox not checked. Folder view, przecinek, MY, Mortal Kombat, clickable Mortal Kombat 1 graphic starting, taskbar. Tekst, unknown. Mortal Kombat znak handlowy 1.
Przygotowywanie czyn Mortal Kombat. Kampania. Fabuła. Inwazje. Fabuła. Wybór przeznaczenia. Część 1. Mortal Kombat 1. Część 2. Rządy chaosu. Kręcona nauka. Śmiercionośna hybryd. Urząd morski. Tajemny cel. Wyrzut. Rozdział 3. Wybraniec. Egzamin końcowy. Kolokwium. Egzamin wstęp. Rozdział 2. Pan Gwiazdor. Napaść na dom. Świt zmarłych. Łowca skarbów. Rozdział 1. Nowa era. Zaśnieżenie. Przycisk w górę i w dół. Nawigacja. Przycisk B wstecz. Przycisk X ustawienia fabuły. Dostosuj ustawienia fabuły. Można je zmienić w dowolnym momencie w menu głównym lub w opcji wyboru rozdziału. Poziom trudności fabuły. Wybierz poziom trudności walk w trybie fabularnym. Bardzo łatwy. Łatwy. Przycisk w lewo. Bardzo. Sprawdzian siły w fabule. Wybierz, czy chcesz rozegrać sekwencję szybkiego wciskania przycisków w trybie fabularnym. WE. Sekwencje przycisków pojawią się w trybie fabularnym. Przycisk w lewo i w prawo. Zmiana. Przycisk w górę i w dół. Napisy. Włącz lub wyłącz napisy. WE. Przycisk w lewo. Osoba mówiąca. Wizualne wskazanie w napisach głównej osoby mówiącej w fabule i przerywnikach. WE. Dostosuj ustawienia fabuły. Można je zmienić w dowolnym momencie w menu głównym lub w opcji wyboru rozdziału. Poziom trudności fabuły. Wybierz poziom trudności walk w trybie fabularnym. Bardzo łatwy. Rozdział 1. Nowa era. Rozdział 2. Pan Gwiazdor. Świt zmarłych. Łowca skarb. Rozdział 1. Nowa era.
Kung Lao watches Sub-Zero kick Raiden into a pillar from the balcony. Raiden looks up, then climbs the pillar to the level above. Sub-Zero eyes him, then kicks 2 legs out from under a table, turning it into a ramp. He uses it to vault through the air and kick Raiden on the upper level. Raiden staggers into a bar counter where a man drinks. Raiden grabs a cleaver from a pig's head sitting on the bar and swings it at Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero weaves around the blade and Raiden slices off the cap of the man's liquor bottle. He pours it into a cup. Sub-Zero blasts ice at Raiden, freezing his hands to the bar. The man plucks a bit of the ice and drops it into his drink. Kung Lao throws his hat at Sub-Zero's head. It bounces off harmlessly. Smirking, Kung Lao shrugs.
Incompetent.
Kung Lao chucks a circular chakram decoration. It nicks Sub-Zero and plunges into a wall.
Oh, that works.
I have had enough of you.
Then go, before I put you down like the rest of your Lin Kuei.
You haven't a prayer against the Lin Kuei's Grand Master. Fight.
hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Sub-Zero slides on ice shards which stab up through his victim's abdomen and skull. He then chops down with an ice war hammer.
Wygrywa.
You are outwitted and outmatched. Fight.
Lista ruchu. Kung Lao. Zwrot w lewo. Podstawowe tabulator. Zróbcie hałas. Przycisk X, przycisk E. Obrażenia. Ból gardła. Przycisk. Zrób. Poharatane knykcie. Przycisk X. Obrażenia. Uderzenie Shaul. Ból gardła. Przycisk X, przycisk Y, przycisk X. Obrażenie. Podcięcie nóg. Uderzenie Shaolin. Przycisk w prawo. Plus przycisk X. Obrażenia. Kung wygrywa.
Sorry, but I have to ask. Can any of you fight?
Rewanż.
Prayer against the Lin Kuei's Grand Master. Fight.
Lista ruchów. Przycisk w górę i w dół. Kung Lao. Specjalne tabu. Wzmocnione wstrząśnięcie Shaolin. Przycisk w lewo. Przyciski w dół i w lewo. Przycisk w dół. Przyciski w dół i w prawo. Przycisk w prawo. Przycisk Y plus prawy spust. Wstrząśnięcie Shaolin. Przycisk w lewo. Przyciski w dół i w lewo. Przycisk w dół. Przyciski w dół i w prawo. Przycisk w prawo. Przycisk Y. Wygrywa.
You are outwitted and outmatched. Fight!
Po miażdżącej przegranej z Sub-Zero, Kanglao zastanawiał się, czy kiedykolwiek spełni swoje marzenia o chwale. Najwyraźniej nie był jeszcze wojownikiem. Rewanż.
Prayer against the Lin Kuei's Grand Master.
Fight!
Attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Sub-Zero slides on ice shards which stab up through his victim's abdomen and skull. He then chops down with an ice wall hammer.
Sub-Zero wygrywa.
You are outwitted and outmatched.
Fight!
Lista ruchów. Przycisk w górę. Sterowanie. Lista ruchów. Przycisk w górę i w dół. Nawigacja. Wybór rozdziału. Lista ruchu. Wybór. Pomiażdżący.
Prayer against the Lin Kuei's Grand Master.
Fight!
Attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Sub-Zero slides on ice shards which stab up through his victim's abdomen and skull. He then chops down with an ice wall hammer.
You are outwitted and outmatched.
Fight!
wygrywa.
Sorry, but I have to ask. Can
Fight.
any of you Lin Kuei? Are you sure you're a grandmaster?
Kung Lao picks up his hat, then eyes the chakram decoration stuck in the wall. He strokes the hat's brim.
Interesting.
Kung Lao, over here!
Raiden checks Madame Beau's pulse as she lies inert, eyes shut. Kung Lao hurries over to them.
Madame Beau.
She's out cold.
Oh no, is she?
Dead? Not yet.
She gets to her feet, lips a cigarette, then ignites it with a lighter.
Madame Beau, how are you?
Kung Lao,
The hooded man with the glowing white eyes approaches them. Madame Beau takes a drag from her cigarette while the man meets her eye.
So, Madame Beau, are they ready?
A bit thick in the head, perhaps. But they are ready.
his eyes are glowing.
I am Lord Liu Kang, God of Fire and Protector of Earthrealm.
God? Earthrealm?
Madame Beau has been preparing you for this moment since you were boys. Today, you have proven worthy of joining my champions.
This fight was a test?
Of your ability and character, yes.
Liu Kang looks to the upper level.
Yi Han, Kuai Liang.
Smoke, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and the other numerous Lin Kuei warriors get to their feet. Kung Lao crosses his arms and crinkles his nose as Sub-Zero and Scorpion step to him and Raiden. The others stand along the balcony. Sub-Zero and Scorpion stand on either side of Liu Kang.
So these two aren't thugs?
The Lin Kuei is a centuries-old clan dedicated to Earthrealm's defense.
You keep saying Earthrealm. Don't you mean Earth?
You boys have so much to learn.
Earth is only a part of Earthrealm. Earthrealm itself is one of many realms. Together, they comprise the whole of the universe.
The realms can be fierce, bitter rivals. That's why we need champions to defend ours.
The time draws near for the grand martial arts tournament between Earthrealm and the realm of Outworld. Held once each century, it allows each realm to demonstrate its strength. While our realms are at peace, there are Outworlders who would prefer us to be at war. Our victory in the tournament will temper their zeal.
I've taught you everything I can. You must finish your training with Lord Liu Kang.
More training? These two couldn't defeat us. What?
They were pulling their punches.
Had we not held back, you would not have survived.
Come. The monks at the Wuxi Academy await to continue your tutelage.
I am ready, Lord Liu Kang.
And you, Raiden?
Li Fengjian? I'm needed here.
Earthrealm needs you, Raiden. You'll best serve the village by being one of its champions.
I understand.
Excellent. I will join you soon. First, there are other champions I must gather.
Sunlight soaks through a jungle canopy. A man in a leather jacket and wide-brim hat hacks through the foliage with a machete. Another younger man with a backpack and rifle trails behind him. The men pause.
We're off the map. We should go back, recheck the route.
It's this way.
The man with the hat slices through the jungle as he strides forward. The pair slow to a stop and look out at a massive human skull carved into the front of a stone edifice, a large doorway at its mouth.
The temple.
The pair move along a ruined stone pathway leading to the temple entrance. They stop near a seated woman. Flies buzz around her. The man with the hat shines a flashlight in the woman's face, revealing her to be a corpse with various darts sticking from her. Rot partially covers her face and her glassy eyes gaze blankly out. A swarm of beetles scurry out of her mouth.
God damn it, Alessia.
He cringes as the younger man's face draws tight. They examine numerous holes on the temple doorway.
The darts came from here.
The man leaves through a journal filled with notes and drawings of venomous animals.
Godzina 7:40 PM.
Without killing us? Let's hope so.
The temple doors open. Light streams past the two men and into the dusty entryway of the temple. Both turn on their flashlights and step inside. They walk through a broad hall. Thick pillars with human figures carved into them line its walls. They turn a corner. Sunlight floods through ruined parts of the wall to their left, and small weeds rise from cracks in the stone floor.
Turn them off.
They turn off their flashlights.
And we're definitely getting warmer.
The pair moves down an aisle hedged in by low walls. Lines of fire flicker along the top of each wall.
How are these still burning?
Oil bubbles up from the ground. The chamber channels it somehow.
They move to a doorway blanketed with ivy at the end of the aisle and pause. The two men hop down a short ledge and continue forward. The man with the hat leads the younger man down a path winding through various tall rock formations. They enter a vast chamber. Metal hooks hang from the ceiling over flames flickering in a central circular dais where the rotting body of a man sits on a throne made of intricately carved stone. He holds an ornate metal shield in one hand and a mace in the other.
Caravala! And his shield! What?
Silver liquid shimmers around large stones in the floor beyond.
So? There's metal in the floor.
It's not just any metal. It's liquid mercury.
Shit, that stuff's toxic.
Fatal. Only step where I step.
The man with the hat carefully picks his way across the path of stones, the younger man close behind. The younger man steps onto a different stone and starts to fall. The man with the hat grabs his shoulder.
What did I say?
The man with the hat steps back on another stone. It sinks a little. The two men sprint across the stones as liquid mercury floods out of channels and ruined pillars surrounding the dais. The man with the hat reaches the other side. The younger man stumbles, then leaps to solid ground.
I'm sorry.
Not now.
He examines the reflection of a pillar in the liquid mercury surrounding the dais. He eyes the pillar itself.
Get out the explosives.
That's our bridge?
Do this right, it'll fall across.
The younger man sets explosives at the base of the pillar. A gnarled hand shoots up from the liquid mercury. Two armored women with tattered bat wings rise up.
Kalima? They're real?
The Kalimar fly toward them.
Keep working. I'll take care of the she-beasts.
You disturb Cataravalla's slumber. For your sin you die!
Lista ruchów. Przycisk w górę.
OB, Antek Kalem 3. Morte. Antek. Pain. Emoticon, button an, edit out of, clickable scroll to, clickable add a friend, Antek is typing, clickable, button play game, Mortal Kombat, Antek invited you to play. Edit spacja, T, A, Z, A, G, Y, R, blank, T, A, Z, spacja, O, B, I, O, A, M, A, I, O, X, A, G, R, I, W, M, A, Y, O, U, N, krop. Out of edit button none, button send a voice button send special, button send a voice, button send a voice button emoticon picker, button submit. Mortal Kombat znak handlowy 1.
Wygrywa. Lista ruchów. Przycisk.
OBS, Antek, Antek. Pain. Antek dakieme, edit clickable, OK. Antek is type, edit space, C, S, Z, T, O, E, O, Ż, E, S, Z, O, J, R, Z, E, ci, N, A, Z, W, A, N, A, E, U, O, E, K, W. Out of edit button unavailable submit. Edit out of edit button submit. Mortal Kombat znak handlowy 1.
You were skinned alive and fed to Kataravala.
Got no time to die, crazy lady.
The man with the hat rushes over.
You okay?
Yes, we ready?
The younger man nods and detonates a bomb that blows up a pillar. The pillar falls and they fist bump.
Physics for the win. Let's go.
They walk across the fallen pillar above the pool of mercury and explore deeper into the overgrown tomb. They stop by the corpse of Kataravala. The man with the hat brushes his hand across its shield. The younger man exclaims,
This'll be worth millions.
It belongs in a museum.
He grabs the shield. The younger man leans in, and Kataravala's face turns. He staggers back and falls into the mercury. He struggles, but the liquid overtakes him.
Adam!
Kataravala swings a spiked mace. The man dodges and jumps onto the pillar. It strikes the shield and throws him onto the ground. He quickly sits up as it pounces. It chucks away its broken mace. It stalks over.
You will not have it.
He rises.
You don't need it. You're dead. Speaking of which, you just killed my best friend. And I'm not one to forgive and forget. Fight.
hatted man scans the tomb.
Now where's that shield?
He sprints past Kataravala.
I'm not yet defeated.
Yes, you are.
He spins, chucks the shield, and cuts its head off clean. The shield slams against the wall and bounces back into his hand.
Time to go home. Hi, Fred. I knew it. Woo! I felt that one. You felt it too, right?
Crew member.
Temple of Kataravala, take 39, tail sled.
Director.
That's a wrap.
In a studio, crew cheer. The director takes off a headset and hands it to a woman. The hatted man shakes his hand.
Steven, this was fantastic. Thank you. Oh, just like the old days. And these props. Jimbo killed it.
Steven takes the shield.
You did too.
Hey. About my pitch. You know, the karate zombie thing? I'm thinking 4 films. Maybe a streaming series.
I don't have...
You're right. Not here. I'll swing by your office after I change.
I can't. Have to be with the editors.
Walking away.
Marshall will call you.
Johnny pumps a fist in the air.
Great! Have your assistant call me.
Znów. Pomiń film. Wybór menu główne.
Settings exit button, audio mixer, mute desk, Mortal, OBS, Mortal, OBS, Mortal Cam, OBS, Mortal Cam, OBS 30, folder view, launch, grafyk, starting, grafyk Mortal Kombat 1, desktop list, Mortal Kombat 1 14 of 38, godzina 7:54 pm.
Co tu się dzieje?
OBS 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 Start ba OBS folder OBS folder view list Mortal Kombat 1 launch starting Mortal launch button opens button open desktop list Mortal Kombat 1 14 of 38 start button OBS OBS mute headphone OBS start button OBS OBS 3 button OBS lock checkbox not checked Visibility checkbox checked. Running application. Pain. Visibility checkbox. Start but folder view list. Mortal Kombat. Launching. Clickable Mortal Kombat 1 graphic starting game Mortal Kombat desktop list. Mortal Kombat 1 14 of 38.
Co jest?
Start. OBS. Combo box scale to window collapsed down. Scenes window. Source. Audio. Adken. Control. Start. Start. Stops. Scene tran. Start. Stops. Start. Studio mod check. Start. Stop stream. Spacja.